So I thought I'd do a very brief review of this particular device that I've had for a couple of months now, but haven't really got around to actually doing a review. So it's the BT NXT intercom headset, as clearly shown in or on the box here. So yeah, I'm just going to show you briefly general setup and thoughts. I also try and record some audio off it, to give you guys an idea of what it actually sounds like. So here is the offending article. So as you can see, I've got it mounted on the side of my lid, which is a Shure GT Air. It's really simple, just sticks onto the side. And then in terms of actually fitting it, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's basically one of the speakers. So luckily the GT Air has specific sort of gaps in the molding for speakers. So it actually fits really nice, and then it's just wired all the way around underneath the actual covers, and there's the second speaker. And then let's have a look if you can see it. There's the actual boom mic there. I was slightly concerned when I first got it that there wouldn't be enough room between the microphone and your mouth, but there is. It's absolutely fine. So as you can see, it's really slight. It doesn't particularly stick out on the lid. In terms of operation, it's nice and simple. So you've got a simple spring-loaded jog dial here. So if you're using it for music, which is predominantly what I use it for, to skip a track, you literally just flick it one way. To go back on the track, flick it the other. If you hold it, that increases volume and decreases. Answer a call, press that button. And if you hold that button down, it will then dial whatever number you dialed last, which is really handy. Overall, sound quality, which is the key thing. Sound quality is really good on it. Like all of these, they don't have amazing bass. But for really flat speakers, you're never going to get spectacular bass, but it's more than adequate. In terms of volume, again, that's more than adequate as well. I have, as you know, a street triple, so it's non-faired, and easily 70 miles an hour you can easily hear music. Same with phone calls as well. It is dependent on your lid, so my better half does have one of these as well in her lid, and when it gets up to high speed, she does struggle to hear me when we're talking on the intercom, although I think that is a combination of both. She's got a slightly cheaper lid than mine, so it's not as quiet, but also it does depend on speaker placement, because in her one it doesn't have the actual specific spaces inside the lid for the speakers, so it's a little bit harder to get them in the right position. But other than that, really good. I'm really happy with it. I mean, this particular one I think was £50, because I got the dual set, so I got two of them, again, so that me and my partner could talk when we're out on the bike. But I think a single one's about £30 on eBay. When you compare this to the likes of Senna and the other ones I looked at, you know, the price difference is huge. It's less than half the price of the Senna ones, but the quality is extremely good. So I definitely recommend it. I will try and record some audio. That's one of the things whenever you sort of look at reviews of these things, they do struggle to pick up the audio. So I'm actually going to try using my drift with the integrated mic and just give you an idea of sort of what volumes are like inside the lid. Even if you watch some of my videos, you probably will hear music in the background sometimes. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. But I think they're definitely worth a buy. Okay, so you get a really exciting view of my couch and wall. But here is some volume or some audio through the actual speakers. I don't know how this is going to come out, but we'll give it a go. Nothing here to see, just a kid like me trying to cut some teeth, trying to figure it out. Nothing better to do when I'm stuck on you. I'm still on here trying to figure it out. I let it go, cause I won't see you later when we're not allowed to talk it out. I said I'd go, almost at one show, but I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay, so that was some audio. So that wasn't even with the microphone pressed up against the speaker, so that was about an inch or so away. So roughly where your ears would be in theory, depending on how tight your lid is, etc. So hopefully that came out okay. Just gives you guys an idea of what it actually sounds like. Hope that helps, and yeah, we'll see you again soon.